speaking of loud, let's go Sport Plus.
Yep.
Oh, there it is. And let's open it up on this little straight here. Hi guys, welcome back to LarkTV.
And thank you for joining us in another video.
Well, today you find us over at Porsche Centre Bolton, and the reason why we are at Porsche Centre Bolton is because we've got this bad boy for the weekend. It's a 911 992 Carrera S, kindly given to us by the guys at Porsche Centre Bolton. I'm sorry, it is very windy here, so
every time we want to film, it's just dead windy.
Yeah, but hopefully you can hear what we're saying. Essentially, we went over to Supercar Showtime at Horton Tower, and as part of that, Porsche Centre Bolton were supporting the event. They were helping raise money for Derry House charity. They did an amazing job, as did all the guys at Supercar Showtime. And as part of the auction lot, Porsche Centre Bolton were essentially auctioning off a weekend in one of these. So we got a little bit of a nervous twitch, didn't we? And we started bidding, and before we knew it, we'd bought this weekend. So it's a great opportunity really just for us to have a taster of the Porsche 911, 992, tell you what it's all about. It's not going to be an in-depth review. It's just going to be about driving it for the weekend, what we generally think about it.
It's like an in-the-life kind of video. It's going to be dead chill weekend. The weather is fantastic apart from the wind. It's like my hair, look at that. Oh! We're going to love it. We hope you love it. And here it is.
We're going for a run.
And we're in.
We need a...
We in?
We're in.
We're in.
Sorry, yes, we're in.
We're
Are you
in.
filming?
I'm filming, of course I'm filming.
So here we are. We've been through all the controls with Jonathan from Porsche Centre Bolton, who's a very, very knowledgeable chap. We're starting up. We are heading in towards Manchester just to catch up with a friend of ours. We'll keep you updated on route, see how it's going. We've got it for a whole weekend, so you're going to find out what it's really like. Oh, brilliant. I mean, we've only been driving for about, I don't know, 20 miles or so, but when we set off, the guys at Porsche, you know, we put a full tank of fuel in for you, and when we set off it said 364 miles range. It now says 392. What can you say to that?
Right, so this is the time we've been waiting for. I mean, look at it, just I was gonna say it then, look at it sat there. Have you ever seen a sicker car than that? I mean, sports exhaust system on the back, so normally you would have the double, the twin exhausts on each side, but this is just two kind of oval exhausts, which kind of like looks a bit like Audi exhausts, you know, like RS.
So, apparently, no offence, but I'm going to say the geeks at Porsche, they're not geeks, they know what they're doing. I don't know how many of you know this, I didn't know it, but when they designed this little sort of like diffuser at the back here, which pops up to give you a little bit of access to the engine bay, you can't see anything. They did it in such a way, right, these fins, yeah, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11!
So, as with the Porsche 911, the engine is there, in the back, not in the front. It is a rear engine, rear wheel drive sports car. Let's open the engine at the back, not at the front. Let's have a look. There isn't all that much, just a little button down there. You pull that, and this pops up. And wow, there isn't really all that much to look at. It's all under this cover, so don't worry. There is an engine. Oh, that's one. There is something under there. 3 litre twin turbo flat 6, I believe. Gonna have a look at the bonnet. Come with me again. As we pressed that on before, we will now press that one. The bonnet has opened, or the frunk, should I say. Let's have a little doozy round. Let me just find that. There we go. And there, I mean, that's,
what do you think?
That's actually quite a lot of space, to be honest.
You could get your shopping in there.
Picnic, your shopping.
You don't eat too much.
No, you know, you don't want to weigh that front end down.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, it's actually quite a lot of space when you think about it. For what you're given, that's a lot of space. I like it. It's good. Look at it.
Just look at it.
Look at it. Howdy.
Howdy. So it's not an in-depth review, just a bit of an overview of what we've got going on. First things that hit me was you thinking I'm in a sports car, I'm low down, but straight away there's a decent amount of room in the front, and you kind of think the cockpit's gonna have no room for anything, but just check out the size of the actual, in fact, let me fire up, wait for this. Put my foot on the brake. There, that's what we want to hear. The size of this screen, it's absolutely pretty ginormous, really.
It is big.
And pretty much everything that you need to do is on there, including all your navigation.
Yeah, you can touch that.
Route guidance.
Oh, no, phone, turn the music off. In your car, got all your drive modes, exhaust system, spoiler.
And it's so easy just to pop the spoiler up, turn the exhaust system on or off, auto stop start. All those different things that are very easy to access, but no more easier than using this little bad boy.
No, that's good.
Here, which, there you go, sport. Listen. Sport plus.
Whee.
So yeah, and then back to normal, and it suddenly becomes a normal vehicle. Now, the reason why it stopped is because the auto stop start has kicked in.
Yes.
For all those environmental reasons, but you can switch it off if you just press a button. And
start again.
This is the Porsche PDK gearbox. So it's a double clutch, sort of semi-automatic gearbox, if you will. This is the gear lever. It's more of a joystick than a gear lever, really, isn't it? Push it forward. It doesn't move to different positions. It's either forwards or backwards to select the different drive modes. If you want to enter manual, you just press this bad boy here, and that's it. Manual mode is selected. Heated seats, electronic handbrake.
Sunroof, that's the big one. All your buttons there for your sunroof.
All the usual fantastic, very, very high quality controls here for your heating, your air conditioning, blah, blah, blah. In the middle, you've got this gorgeous analog rev counter, which is very, very typical of Porsche to have the rev counter in the middle. We like that. That's very driving and racing focused. Either side, you've got essentially a virtual cockpit display. This particular one here, you can get the G meter, G-force meter. Yeah. You can scroll through there. Sports chronos, you can do lap timing. Oh, night view assist to the front. Yeah, night vision at the front. Got an amazing front view camera. Navigation, which obviously is an extension of the main screen when you're in navigation mode. GPS, all your usual drive time, average speed, distance, blah blah blah. Vehicle, fuel, oil temperature, oil pressure, battery level. The only thing I will say, this certainly wouldn't stop me from buying one, is the two outer displays are actually a little bit blocked by the steering wheel, so to see them you have to sort of do this. However, they're not the kind of displays that you need for driving purposes. It's like date and time, different things. Okay, this has got another fuel gauge on it and that, but you see that there anyway, so it's not the end of the world, but it's just a little bit of a weird thing. The seat, I don't know if yours is the same, but the seat has got just about every conceivable
everything
adjustment on it.
Everything,
and it's so solid. The build of this thing, it's just tremendous. I'm really, really finding it difficult to find a fault. I mean, it's got a Bose sound system, but you know what? We haven't even turned it on, because when you're driving this gorgeous 3-litre twin turbo flat 6 boxer engine, who needs a stereo?
As we continue around the car, we've got a very big hole that I just stood into. That's the point. How big are the wheels? They are huge, but these...
20-inch.
The fronts are 20, so they're probably 21, 22. Yeah, they're huge. Anywho, I mean, just look at it. Look at 19 plate.
Yeah, back to 21.
21, there you go. You heard it here first. 21, and they're wider. You got the sunroof. I mean, look inside. I mean, there is no... Let me just... Have you got the bleeper? Is it open? We're in. This is it. Let me just climb in here. Ugh. Look, I mean, have you ever seen a cooler cockpit? 911 Carrera S on there. Awesome speed dial, cool silhouette, double digital displays. Do you want to go around and get the exhaust start up? Sure. All right. That, yes, we like it a lot. Electronic thing, so when you turn the ignition off, your steering wheel lifts up out from its driving position, your seat moves back. It makes it all that much easier getting out of the car, which isn't the easiest because it's quite low down. that. 911, 992. So, welcome back, 911, 992, day 2, what a day it is. It's only like, what, 1 o'clock, and it's like, so far it's like the best day of my life.
So we've done about 80 and 90 miles since the intro that we did over at Porsche Bolton, which was yesterday, obviously, and there's only one word so far we've come up with in it, and that's just fantastic. Absolutely.
Fan-dabby dozy.
Superb.
It's good.
I've driven a 911 once before, but that was like 15 years ago. Yeah, it was great, but this is just this is in a different league altogether.
I think what they did, they took the 991, which is by far one of the, like, it is at the top of the game for like super sport cars, and Porsche just went, we'll make it better. Yeah,
they have knocked the ball out of the park with this car, haven't they? One thing we did say, didn't we? We're not treating this as like an in-depth review, so don't be crawling all over us if we haven't got the details quite right and different things. We're just going to go out, we're going to do a little bit of hooning, we're just going to tell you what it's like to drive it, but also we want other people to experience it. So we've already taken a few friends out in it to see what they think, and we're going over later on this afternoon to pick up a very, very, very special friend who is also probably our biggest subscriber and supporter. We're enjoying it, but we want other people to enjoy it. One of the reasons for that is that there's a bit of nostalgia here, isn't there, Cal?
Yes.
Go back 9 months ago, and these two buffoons didn't even have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And we just started on a bit of a whim, and if any of you follow our first video, we actually did a review in our Audi A4 All-Road, and
we went to lakes.
Is there going to be a bing?
I'll put a bing there if you want to go and watch our first thing. Oh, it's cringy. Watching it now, it's like, what are we thinking?
So one of the things we did in that video, we started talking about, I mean, the Audi A4 obviously has got the S-tronic gearbox, and we started saying, oh, what would it be like to compare it to the Porsche PDK? I suppose in some respects it seemed like pie in the sky, but 9 months later, we are here in a brand new Porsche 911 992 Carrera S with the full sports chrono package.
Sports exhaust, which is part of it. I mean, this has got everything. Like when we went to collect it from Porsche Bolton yesterday. Oh, sorry, national speed limit sign. So,
woohoo!
Yeah, when we went to collect it yesterday from Porsche Bolton, I mean, they were wicked. Like, it was such a nice day yesterday. The weather was sick. The guy Jonathan, we were talking to a chap called Kieran, who's like the manager there, and unfortunately he wasn't there yesterday. So we were talking to Jonathan, and he was awesome. We got a picture with him. He was a champ.
9 months later, from nothing, from making a video about an Audi A4 All-Road, we are here sat in a Porsche 911. And I tell you what, if I had 100 grand to spend on a car right now,
give or take,
it would be this. You can stick everything else. This has just got the superb combination of comfort, speed, quiet, loud. In fact, speaking of loud, let's go Sport Plus. Oh, there it is. And let's open it up on this little straight here.
Yeah.
Now that wasn't flat, but what it was just effortless.
You were tootling, yeah.
The engine in this thing, the Porsche Boxer engine, the Porsche Boxer engine, the design, the way that it's flat, that the pistons go like this. I get annoyed when people online start slating it about it's like old technology, but I tell you what, it might have been designed a long time ago, but this engine is going to go forever. It's won World Rally Championships in the hands of Porsche and Subaru, who have their own design of the Boxer engine. How could you?
Two of the best sounding company like the cars ever.
It? So,
sat nav.
We said we were going to enjoy this car and let other people enjoy it as well. So what we've done is, we said we were coming over to see one of our biggest fans, and we're here. We are just round the corner from Lucas Wooler. And there is Dawn.
Dawn.
Waiting for us.
Are you in Sport Plus, sir? Yep, he is. And there he is.
Lucas! What you dude? You alright?
You alright, mate?
We've come to see you. we've got this for a weekend. We thought, who could we go and see other than Lucas Wooler? What do you think?
Really good.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Should we do a bit of, right, watch this. Normal mode, sport, yeah, sport plus. Bye. This really is your favourite car, isn't it?
It's one of them.
One of. Do you like a bit of acceleration?
Yeah. I love them.
You love acceleration, do you?
Yeah.
Do you like the sound of it?
Yeah.
Fairly quick, isn't it?
Yeah.
How's it in the back, guys? Not much room,
Small. Yeah.
I'd have a Porsche,
Yeah.
Lambo,
Lambo.
Ferrari, McLaren and
but
Bugatti.
wow. I bet one day you'll have all of those if you play your cards
I
right.
probably will.
So, what do we think? Are we happy?
Yeah.
Is this a good car?
Yeah.
Do we all want one? Yes, we do, don't we? Well, what's the overall result? Pretty good.
Yeah.
How good was that?
Really good.
It is so an honour for us to take our biggest supporter out in this car.
Wow!
Thank you.
What do you say to Tony and Callum?
Thank you.
You are
No
welcome.
problem.
my
Thank
man.
you.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome, mate.
No
Anytime.
probs.
Whenever we've got something exciting, we'll come and see you.
Was that the best surprise ever?
Yeah.
Have you know what the best day ever?
Yeah.
Cheers, boss.
We'll be along with it. All right. See you later.
Till the next car.
Thank you, LarkTV.
Our pleasure. Until the next time. What do you reckon next time? Should we try and get a
Ferrari.
Ferrari?
Bugatti.
Bugatti? Oh, right, right.
Jeez, we got to start working then. Jeez.
All right, see you
See you later,
soon.
guys. See ya. So, that is that.
At the beginning of the video, we did say, didn't we, that this is not going to be a big, massive, in-depth review of the car. It's more about, you know, sharing it with other people because, you know,
Yeah.
we feel as privileged to have this for the weekend.
Yes.
And we wanted to share it with some of our friends. And Lucas there is one of our biggest supporters, so I thought
Yeah.
only fair that we got him out in it. And I think he thoroughly enjoyed it. Didn't
Oh, he was over the moon.
Yeah.
I love that. That's brilliant.
he? I mean, we just got to say a
Sick.
massive thank you to Porsche Bolton,
Yeah, I'll put a little
Supercar
thing for them
Showtime,
as
Darien
well.
House, for essentially making this happen. We played our role in making it happen as well, but at the end of the day, we all came together. This has happened, and it's definitely going to lead to other things
Yes.
within the LarkTV stable.
So, hello. This is an outro we didn't think we'd be filming because we thought we'd filmed an outro for the Porsche video, but we haven't. So this is sometime in the future. We've been on holiday, we're back.
We had an awesome weekend when we did have the Porsche, and we hope you've enjoyed the video. Who knows, there might be more Porsche content to come, different things, supercars. There's definitely motorsport coming up. There are 2 other manufacturer videos coming up as well that we have in the bag. We've filmed them.
Yes.
Can't say too much at the moment, but they will be online in the next couple of weeks.
You'll have seen sprinkles on our Instagram.
Yeah,
Of
sprinkles.
one maybe.
Yeah.
I'll put a thing there. You can go and look at our Instagram, you know.
Yeah, so we've been up to stuff.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
We very much have.
Yes. As ever, you know, we hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to subscribe, like, turn on the notifications, and you know, just keeps you up to speed with what we're up to, because like I say, we have got a busy few weeks coming up, so there's going to be more and more videos, and we want you to come along with us as ever. So like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and we will see you all in the next video.